There we go. And we are back. Just make sure everything's set to live. The joys, eh?
It is typical.
It is. It is very typical of things.
Invented the system.
Yeah, I'm actually standing exactly where I was before. Now, because you're here somewhere, I have to work out where you are, and...
I just went downstairs.
Right. But yes, quick lesson to anyone else that does want to come to this base. Like I say, hopefully, first of all, it's going to render for you, because it is a really cool base. Do not click the fucking base terminal bit for the settlement, because I've just demonstrated why you shouldn't. But yes, I'm not surprised, actually. It's one of those things when you think, yep, we're sticking in parts that maybe we shouldn't be, but... Right. Down the stairs. It is... Well, I mean, it's a massive base, like I was saying before. And using the oversized pieces don't tend to cause problems, which is really cool. It's just the non-standard parts that seem to cause the issues. Although, I mean, players have asked for lots of parts to be added, which they're available. They are game assets. They're just not, just not actually accessible by the players. Right, no, still going down. I forgot. Just it takes so long to go up and down. You like lose track of where you are.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, right. Hang on. Right, and power up the teleporter to come back down, and of course, there you are. Hello.
Hi.
Right, if you pop out your ship, we can get in the same group. Right. There you go. Invited to join group. Ta-da! But yes, I'm going to do a quick fly around the top to see if some of this will load in, because it is a shame that the detail... Because when I first came to land, there was pieces of tree and all sorts. I've just flown straight through where a chain was a moment ago, so obviously the render distance issue has still not been... Oh, there you go, some of the chains have come back in. I'm going to camera mode now. But it is huge. It is an absolutely huge base. The massive shaft of orange light, which is fixed, is actually, and he's managed to sink it down the bottom, an extremely oversized beacon, signal beacon.
Awesome.
So that means he's... Yeah, he's absolutely supersized the shite out of that, because thinking of how big it is, how big you can make it, how big the standard glitch would be for doing a double base. So yeah, I mean, he's really, really glitched the fuck out of that, like. But glitching the size doesn't cause a problem for visibility, as you can tell, but for some reason, yeah, it's a shame. I only got a glimpse before we started streaming to start with the yeah, all the trees and stuff. I'll have to come back as well and have a look and see if I can find the rest of it loaded in. Right. Okie doke. I'm going to move on to the next one. which will be, if this lines up correctly, Barad-dûr and Blackgate. I'm still apparently within the atmosphere, which does not help. That does not help. Let's try that one again. No, that's it. Alright, I'll just fly. There must be another planet causing problems. Because I'm well above the atmosphere of this one. Right, here we go. So Barad-dûr and Blackgate. Now the Black Gate was set into the thing. Right, okay, so... Right, another tower. Yes, we have another big-ass tower. Oh, and straight away, after having seen what I've just seen, this has to be the other Fishhead base, isn't it? No, not Fishhead. This one, oh no, this one's bionicheart, but he's used Mr. Fishhead style balloon platforms. I think there's only one landing pad, which is a bit annoying, but that's not an issue because I will. Come on. Oh fuck! Right. I just had the thing green stated so I could put my ship down. There it is. Right. Oh. I just managed to. Right. So if I stand here, so he's actually put a teleporter on the landing pad, which takes you down to the thing, but I'm going to get a nice wide view for people first. Actually, let's make it night time at the moment. There we go. The space station in the background, yeah. Oh my god, that's... Oh, I like what he's done there. He's used one of the pets, animals that you can have as a pet, is like a ball. And it's got an eye on it. And he's gone and put it in the center. Oh, it is so cool. Because it is basically a giant eyeball. So that was rude. Fucking shit flies right past me, shot. Thanks, rude. So... Oh, Nella! Nella is here. Hi, Nella. Is Nella awake today? That is the question.
Hi, Nella.
But there is, I mean, can I fly up to there before I die? Yes, bionicheart did this one, and yeah, I mean the huge eyeball bit. I'll get a closer view of that as we go up this, but I'm going to have a look at see if the teleporter takes me to where it's meant to. Yes, it has. It's taken me into some glitch stacks as well going on. So we've got a Bronto, a pot, a flame pot, and I forgot what those things are with the knobbly bits on. But we've got a doorway, which opens to a smoky landscape. Oh, he built it onto a monolith as well. So I'll grab the knowledge stones whilst I'm here, because after 3.5 years, I still don't have all the things, even on a primary save. Oh, there's the third one. It's so smoky in places I can't see it. 7 hours of sleep and you've managed to watch the F1. Good. So yeah, all energized and ready for the day ahead. This is quite a... It's a very fiery world, but I think it works well for the builds. definitely.
Yeah.
So there's another teleporter over here I've noticed. Yes, they added more words, and not just to the autophage species. So that was another reason I realised that I had quite a bit more to go. Right, before I hit that with the teleporter, I'm going to go into camera mode again. So yeah, they've got the dragons floating on the wonders. Made use of the having the monolith perfectly. More soup. Got it. Yeah, soup. I had chicken casserole today with dumplings. Because I thought, yeah, it's a chicken casserole day.
Why
It's
not?
Sunday. You've got to have chicken, you know. I just hope that whilst this build stays in existence, that the monolith doesn't change. Because like I said yesterday, one of my builds, I had one of the cuboid ones, and it got completely destroyed when it became a diamond. So you can imagine this one changing and becoming something else, because it wouldn't line up properly.
Yeah.
It could be moved to the side slightly, and the wrong shape would ruin it. So, which unfortunately, I mean, I'm not sure why they change the monoliths, but yeah, it's up to them, I suppose. Right, another level up. We've got a... I'm getting toasted. Not much excitement in the fridge. My fridge has very little excitement in it. I mean, staggeringly, I don't think I even have any ice cream left in the freezer. I can look down onto the other bits of walkway. You've got a gecko over there. You get another view of the dragon butts. Do you have problems with your dragon butts? Do they have problems keeping them clean? What you need is butter wipe. Oh, we've got a bird stuck. Bird stuck. That's not a surprise, is it? So he's managed to put the signal things inside each of the organic things. That's cool.
Yeah.
Right, up to another level. Now we can... Oh, no, not there. Yeah, let's just stand on the glass and not on the open space. Got the floor at the perfect height so you can view down nicely. Look, handrails so you can't accidentally fall off. So, not that I would ever be falling off, obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah. Nice bit of room decoration. Oh, he's made it so the doors open and close on a tick loop. Hang on a minute, let's go into camera mode to get a view of that, because you can't... I got stuck.
At least you didn't fall off the edge like I just did.
Yeah, you got to watch out for that. So yes, he's got the whole movement of the door bit. So he's got those wired up nicely. I did think about making something using those doors in a pulse animation like that for a build. And I think it was part of a mining facility that I was thinking of. But I mean, it's right. So where's the? This is the up one. I do like multiple levels. It's like
Fun?
Yeah, it's like, oh, I found everything. Oh no, there's another level, and then you go around. Oh, I found some more. No, there's another level. You know.
Yes.
Yeah, and after having walked all the way around there, that's quite an interesting view inside there. There's another level. Ooh, try not to fall off. Right, in the room. And then he's got like another... Oh, there is actually another level up as well. I'll go into camera mode though to show people the... So it's like observational floor with some nice skull motifs. And then... You see, I just got stuck on the fucking wall again. We go up to another level where we've got potted jellyfish and a floor that's nice looking down. That's the great thing about using oversized floors as well, of course. It gives you an even larger piece of glass to look through. Oops, nearly fell off the side. Then we've got like another bit of... Oh, he's looped the table round. Thought he was going to have a bar, but it's not quite a bar. There is a seat up there. Hang on. Sit. This is probably never safe. Oops, hang on. No, the camera is stuck. It's official. The camera got stuck.
The camera got stuck?
Yeah, the camera got stuck. So, Phoenix, how are you doing there? So, actually, I've just realised that now or a cow in a basement.
What?
Well, not much of excitement in the fridge, and then sometime later, or a cow in a basement. Did I say some reference or something?
I don't know.
Well, good morning to you there, Phoenix, anyway. Glad to see you. We did have slight technical difficulty. This is technically part 2 of today's stream, after I decided to press the button that I shouldn't have pressed, and it crashed the game. Oh, a cow in one of the builds. Oh, right, got you. Yes. Cows in builds. That's the point, yes. You will find weird... Because it wasn't just a cow, there was also... Oh, what was the other thing they had next to that? Because that was the build where we got stuck. And I had to go backwards through something, only because Nell was able to trip a switch. And then Nell managed to... Yeah, that's what confused me. I know you don't have a basement. Yes, horse and cowboy. Yes, that's the thing. Is like, you know, I live in an apartment. I don't have a basement. Yes, how to confuse me? It is. But that was quite good. I liked the way they did the cow and stuff. And it does make me wonder about making something with animals. Oh, we've got the balloon. Right, hang on, I'm in the balloon for observational purposes. And now I can show people the eye of Saruman. There you go.
It's so cool.
I mean, supersizing it on the Wonder Projector, it just fits. I mean, even the slightly jerky animation that they use on it, because obviously it's limited, you're not really meant to be looking at it long term or anything. But that, in a way, almost fits. You know, in the film, the way it can be looking in one direction, then all of a sudden it like off to the side. I'm looking at you, you know. So, yeah, that's Very nicely done. Whilst I'm up here, I can now look down.
Don't forget to not die.
Yeah, well, that's it. The big problem is when you... oh, yes, of course, if I'm... Yeah, you're right. Thanks for that. Yes, my protection had worn off. I keep forgetting about this. You're fully exposed in a storm. Fully exposed in a storm. Don't worry about it if you're going to die. Yeah. Actually, I'm just going to fly across here because I know you're not meant to normally be stood here, but I just like peering through the glass and through roofs and stuff. Yeah, that's where the dodgy chair is. But it's a long way to fall. Hang on. There it is. Ta-da! Hashtag pro gamer. As I was saying, if you were to cock up, that would actually be quite a long fall. I'm going back inside before I die of something. Because knowing me, I will just die of something. But yes, the chair, by the way, is up there, above this table layout, which is almost like a bar, and you can like float up to it. You can sit down, but of course your camera goes a bit weird because of the thing. But then you go into camera mode, and then you end up going all wibbly wobbly again. So I'm not doing that after having already crashed things once. Yeah, we'll avoid doing that. Hang on a minute. Is that a door? There's a door on the side. I missed the doors on the side. Right, they're just observational points, but that's quite cool. Because it does let you get a good view of the build. So, again, big build has to be near max. Thankfully it has rendered in, which is good. I will make my way slowly downstairs, if I don't walk into more things. I would never walk into things. Right, that one there. Did you just put that one? Yes, he put that one over there. So, but yes, I mean the way that the hang on, is it this? Yeah, this one where you've got the comms, not comms, signal thingies inside the. There's an official name for those build parts, but I can't remember what they're called. But they're an organic thingy that pulse, and it's perfectly positioned. Looks really cool. That's the wrong one. I don't want that one. Is it that one? No, it is that one. Is that one? No, that's the one that goes up. It must be this one that goes down. See, I know where I'm going. Don't worry. And then you can look to the outside world. I do like how he's got the glass panels over the archways, because it does give such a nice touch to the way it looks. Fly over to the... I haven't actually popped into one of these towers. Oh, sink for having a drink. A sink for a drink. We have a gun panel on the wall. What's on this one? Have you done the same? No, he's got like a mini bar in this one. And I got stuck on something again. And there's another observation post over there. There is some... hang on. I need to come inside, because... No, that's that one. I've missed it. It must be... Is it a side door? Yes, it's a side door. The side doors that I didn't spot. Alright, so he's put like almost bunk hammocks up. I do quite often forget to look up, although I think a lot of people forget to look up sometimes. Hello, fish tanks. Fish tanks and Bob's. Bob's having fun. Oh, I found the dining table anyway.
Ooh.
So I can actually sit down at the table. It's quite a high table though. There's pies, which are, well, I say pies, I think they're technically the mushrooms, but they've been sunk down so they look like pies on the table, which is cool.
Yeah.
Triple kegs in the middle. He's actually, I need to go into camera mode for this, but he's actually got nip buds and then made a mini pipe. I mean, details.
That's so cool.
He's got like shot glasses over there as well. Gotta love details. Right, and then and the teleporters. Oops, just there. There is no life in the void, only death. Well said. Oh, and of course I didn't use the other observational platform, so I will use the observational platform. This puts us on this side, looking down. But yes, so there we are at night time, and there we are in the day. It's good because that eyeball works both day and night. That's really cool.
It is.
I mean, the fact that you can see the space station in the background is just hilarious. But then it also gives you an idea of how big they are.
Oh yeah, absolutely massive.
That's what she said. Right. Let's have a look. I've got right. Helm's Deep is the next one. So like I said, this was bionicheart who did this one. And come on. Actually, I'm going to go over there so I can call my ship in a safe position where it's not going to like crash out the game or something. And then promptly land it on top of my head, which is such a clever idea, of course. Oh, I've done that a fair few. I mean, I've got to admit, I can't be the only one who has cocked it up and managed to like squash yourself or knock yourself off a platform by doing that. There we go, Helm's Deep. Right, going suborbital, or going to try to go suborbital. It failed last time. There we go. And this one should be by Randy. Randy D, 1967, or 1967's base. Okie doke, so he's got a pathway, I can see landing pads. Oh, he's sociable, he's got 3 landing pads. I still say, if you've only got 1 landing pad, you're in unsociable gear. So he's got his little power generation skiff thing over there. which, let's have a quick peek. It's an amusing way to make your power station when you need power. I saw somebody make an attack fighter, and the weapons were the magnetic generators.
Cool.
And it was actually their power station. So, but yes. Oh, he's supersized his warp gate. Oh, he's deliberately done broken floor as well, which is cool. Right, I'm going to go to camera to get a view of the building. Hang on a minute, what's... So, oh, cool. So he's got cannon. Gek cannons at that. And then he's got, like, trebuchets. That's a cool use of stuff there, making a trebuchet. And then you've got more cannon on this side. I think I've just gone and killed a creature whilst doing nothing again. There's a cart with stuff in it, so I'll have to have a good... Oh, he's got body parts in it. Got more trebuchets. That is good. Right, let's have a wander around. A couple of Brontos pulling the cart.
Oh, that's cute.
And he's got like good range of supplies in there. Full chef station, nicely made. With pizza oven. Gotta have a pizza oven. Pizza pie. Right, so yes, up here we've got the Gek cannons. So, oh, it's the cement mixer. I was wondering how he made it look like it was breached. And of course he's got a piece of pipe with the cement mixer, and the fuse is just the wire piece of the robotic hand with the hand hidden.
Awesome.
And of course he'll have used, he shrunk a barrel down for the end of the cannons. Thermal protection falling because you're toasting alive. Right. Is it this way? We've got some more rooms. So this is right. I've actually managed to go I must have walked around in a really big circle. So yeah, it's this. Don't mind me. Oh, we've got shops.
Oh.
That's cool. Oh, that storm is playing havoc. But yes, we've got robot bits in there. I think I'll probably have to pop myself in somewhere to get rid of the storm effect, because it makes it very difficult for people to see a damn thing.
Yeah.
Right, put myself in there. There we go. Now, back to camera mode and outside. So we've got the tower with lots of flames in it. It's funny, you know, you can say to people, build a tower a certain width, and it doesn't matter if they all use the same parts. You'll get multiple different tower designs. I mean, the modern stone parts make for good castle-style builds.
Yeah.
But there are some things you can only do if you've got the older parts. I do like his trebuchets. Let's see if I can get closer to them without dying in the heat of fire. I mean, they're a damn good size. I'm definitely going to have to go inside the building. Let's have a look what he's... Ooh, party. So we've got a full bar canteen going on. Enra, hello there, sir. How are you doing?
Hi.
We are at Randy's base for the DWT tours, following on from yesterday's 4 bases. We have more seats. I'm always dubious with seats after seeing what people like Pez managed to do with seats, and that did not load what I thought it was going to load. Why did that not load? It should have loaded. That's weird. Oh. That's weird. Shall we try that one again? It was weird because my chatbot keeps turning itself off. Why is my chatbot turning itself off?
No idea.
Right, it stayed on now, so it should have... There we go. There we go. Now it's fine. I don't know why, but it had literally turned itself off. And I don't know why. Oh, that's weird. But, Randy Davis Castle Design. Oh, now I know what the D stands for. But yes, the whole... no, that's a pane of glass I've just tried to put my character through. That doesn't work. And for my next trick... But yes, the... like I say, having the trebuchets, putting in the get cannon, it really is quite a build. Put it into nighttime, of course, and you get an amazing view on the nighttime. I mean, might even make that the thumbnail, because it's not just the build, it's the lighting that he's done as well. I mean, sometimes you can't... Lighting doesn't make much of a difference sometimes, and at other times it makes a massive difference. And I think this build 10 times better because of the lighting. It just gives that extra atmospheric feel. Hey look, I can see myself. Hi me. That's me. So, yes, the door I needed was actually just next to me. That was fairly typical. But yes, another nicely oversized portal. Whoosh. Ah. I even fluffed up my zoom there. That's fairly typical. I'll do a flash move and I'll make it look really cool and I'll fly in close. Bang. Dark Hellboy, hello and welcome to the Distant World Tours. And I've just noticed of course, Dark Hellboy, another amazing builder. and fairly responsible for for me doing a couple of things that I've done. But yes, this build is quite a castle style build. I meant to do that, honest. You know, I just wanted to go for a look outside. Yeah. But I wanted to scan this animal, you see. That's why I had to just nip outside for a minute. Give people a view from the outside, honest. But yes, it is. I mean, now that there's no storm raging around, we can actually have a proper look at the trebuchets with their weight and the projectiles ready to go. I mean, nice bit of build. And I just fell off the side again because I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy looking at the trebuchets and fell off the side. I think half the time, even when I'm walking around a base to have a look at it, I think part of my brain is in like camera mode. So I was like, if we have a look at this, oh fuck. Ah, you're very welcome there, sir. So, yes. This is, and I mean, I can imagine there'd be some people who are massive fans, although I'm going to check. I want to check something, right? Because as somebody who's played that, there you see, there you go. He's done it. He added the weak spot.
Yeah.
Because the wall of Helm's Deep was breached, as you know, and they put a bomb in, and of course, as you can see, there's even like the base of one of those plant things that actually could be representative of the thing. That is so cool. I mean, alternatively, you could have stuck a red light in there and pretend it was a stick of TNT or something, but...
Knowledge stone, by the way.
Oh, over there, yeah. We'll make a detour and just grab the knowledge stone. Oh, watch out for the very, very big animal that's over here. It's only a little one, isn't it? That's tiny, tiny little one. But yeah, I was going to say purists are always going about, oh, but it has to have the hole in the wall, you know, sort of thing.
Well, they did.
Yeah, and they've put the hole in the wall, yeah. I remember when I was in a clan for Counter-Strike and someone made a Helm's Deep thing, and you could see where the weak spot was in the wall, and if you lobbed a grenade at it, you could actually breach it and go in. At that point, the rest of the wall was deliberately made of such high values, you couldn't actually break them unless you were stood there for a really, really long time.
Yeah.
Right, now I need to hang on. Look, there's something flying. What's that? It's only 140. Right, that leaves us with where is it? I know it's here somewhere. Yeah, there's the worms, of course, in the sky, because we've got the transport base. Oh my god, I can't see shit in this storm. There it is. The temporal transport base. That is the one we have left. And this one is by E.R.Burroughs, who is another man who... I honestly don't know how he does half of what he does. Been to 4 or 5 bases of ERBs, and always been impressed by them. I've Yes, I just took off and went too high. That's clever. And here's a... Oh my god, what's he done? Right, okay, hang on. Right, so this is like a base in a floaty... What the hell? Right, okay. Slow down. Camera mode. So it's... He's basically built a ship. That's mad. Oh, and of course as you move in closer you get to see some of the other parts. Right, I'm going to have to... He's only got the one landing pad, unfortunately. Why? Land. It won't land. Why won't it land? Okay, maybe I have to fly away and come at this from a different angle because I've decided it's going to be... It add on the awkward side. Landing sequence is unavailable. Ah, there we go. Now we've clocked it. Great. I'm now pointing towards the volcano. So we'll start by having a quick walk through the middle piece, which. You know, I'm standing here and I'm looking and going, what the fuck is this part here he's used? And then I suddenly remembered it's the circular neon sign thing. I do think it's funny because this actually looks like one of the more simplistic looking bases that he's made. That's a silly thing to say, but it's... I mean, it's complex, but it's like one of the tightest builds. That is mad. Right, if I stand there, am I dying if I'm standing there? I'm not dying if I'm standing here. Good. So we've got multiple levels. There's so many bits of stuff. He's greebleeded, as they say in the film industry. Oh, come on. I've just had my controller flinch as if I've killed an animal. How can I possibly have killed an animal from here? That's ridiculous. So we've got another lower level, which my camera for some reason has decided it doesn't want to go through. No, the camera doesn't want to go through there. Right. I'm going to have to jump off. This is going to be dangerous. Right. Oh, there you go. So this is actually a freighter part that he's used.
Oh.
Which is quite difficult actually to get through. Yeah. This is why the camera wouldn't go through, because even though technically I could crouch and go through there, the game's like, nope, no, you're not going to do that. You're not allowed in. I wonder if I can go through the other side if I come back round, or for some reason fly over the top. Oh, I got stuck. Oh, but ooh, right. I'm on the. I think I'm on the top command deck. Okay. Oh, the sail obviously has a transparent block, So I can't actually cross from one side to the other, even though technically it's above my head. That is the problem with some of the parts. They give you, because of the detail that's involved in them, they hide them inside a shell. And that way it cuts down on, like, we see what we want to see, but of course we still suffer from this transparent block bit. But I'm now stood on the end of this thing. Right, hang on. I'm probably going to get stuck, aren't I? Aha! No, I'm only on this level. Bugger, I thought I was on the level below. Yes, there's another freighter part. I actually learned how to manage to get some of the freighter parts to use them, and then found out they went and changed a lot of the parts and the technique of doing stuff, and then I thought, bugger, and now I can't see it. Oh, there you go. Perfect picture of the base, everybody. Although if that keeps up, I'll have to give a warning for flash photography. E.R.Burroughs. The man himself is here. That did not work when I typed that. Why did that not work when I typed that? Just in time as I'm visiting your base. Always fun to check out one of your bases. Oh.
It's awesome.
It's got that. Yeah, well, it's fairly super, except for the fact that when I started, I got 11 minutes in and managed to crash No Man's Sky. So that was fun. Although technically, I say I crashed it. It wasn't me. It was J-Slax who crashed it because it was his build. But yeah, I mean, I've got a thing for ships and ship builds and total talent, yes. I do like this build. But I mean, I've tried to use some of the freighter parts before, and it was fine to start with, and then when what was the thing? I can't remember, but it didn't quite work because they changed it. What was that? A tower, yes. Hey, it still works. I mean, yes, there's a lot of Lord of the Rings stuff related on this planet, but I don't know, it still kind of fits, and it's an amazing build anyway. It does make me wonder if I should scrap something I've been building and build something in a different fashion. Because I mean that is cool. I mean the oversized parts, and I don't just mean the standard oversized parts, but the dual base oversized parts. If you can master that technique, it's ridiculous what you can do. I mean, you still have to be bloody good at building. But it is really quite toasty. I now have to see if I can actually fly back around to where I am. There I am. Right. You'll be able to have a land and have a look. And I'm just going to park. Yeah, I was thinking of all the builds. I mean, it's a very tight build, but it's also, even though it looks amazing, one of the more simpler builds that you've made, which I mean is crazy, but it's still got so much detail. And I mean, you could almost like imagine a fleet of these things.
Yeah, definitely.
But I really do need to learn how to get the freighter parts to work properly the way I want them to, because I get them part way and then it's like, yeah, I've got it, and then it's like, no, that's not going to work. Or you got it in place, yay, and then all of a sudden it's like, no. But having everything perfectly aligned up. It is so nice, so sweet. I mean, yes, we're in night time. I mean, if I try to put a bit of, oh wow, I try to put daylight on it, it's so bloody cloudy. God. But yeah, it's like one of those desert world. Yeah, I suppose even June, if you think about it, you could throw this into June and you'd probably find half a dozen planets that it would work on. Because it's got such a... I mean, even knowing all of the parts that are used, it still comes together beautifully. And I mean, it's like... I mean, considering that's a gas harvester, I mean, it's hilarious, you know? It's like, here's the gas harvester, but it's actually one part I don't think some people use very much. But thinking about it, you could... Yeah, you could probably use it for a multitude of things, including engines. That is sweet. And some nice touches with the light effects.
Oh, yeah.
Go back to nighttime. I mean, because some of the parts have lights on them, which move and blink, it just adds to that aesthetic. It's like I was saying about the old concrete parts. If you do use them in a certain color scheme, they look like they've got lights on them when they don't. So for big builds, you know, it's just, you can get epic builds out of it. But yeah, I mean, you could literally have a fleet. Yeah, I mean, that's it. I mean, I used parts this year which I've not used before, and I've used them in different ways. I mean, as Enra was commenting on the little squadron ships I'd made. I mean, I'd used parts that I hadn't, you know, and that's half the fun, I think, is starting to use parts in ways that you haven't necessarily used them before.
Yeah.
It's funny, you know, when you think about it, you look and go, oh, I know which parts were used for that, but you put them together and it's like they just look natural. Actually, that also reminds me, there's a design, I worked on a mini version, and I'm going to go back to it, and it was making a frigate, which looked very similar to one of the frigates that we had, except it's going to be a mine.
Cool.
So it's floating, and yeah, you've basically got yourself a mine. So, but that is awesome. I mean, giant wheels inside. I hate to think where my oh yeah, you know, that's the transparency, you can't go through that, but I can go into there. That is really cool. I like that. Then we come back out into the... I mean, the thing that gets also gets me about this is, if you look at it and think about, if you said, oh, I want to make this my base, my actual base, and I'm going to make use of it as a base, it would be quite easy to make just a handful of adjustments so you could put your storage containers in somewhere, you know.
Yeah.
I'm actually at the last. You are actually the last one on today's tour, which is one reason I am still here. I mean, yes, possibly. Well, compared to a couple of them, yes, definitely smaller, but love the details. Love the standard.
So...
Yeah, I mean, now I have to work out where my ship is, of course, because my ship's all the way over here. Turn round again. But yeah, I mean, like I say, you could build a version of this, and then of course as I turned round, of course the thing decided that it didn't. Some of the parts had decided not to load in, which was a big problem actually for JSAC's base at the beginning, because the outside of his base there were some big loops which did show up as I was flying in, disappeared when I landed, and never showed up again. So big disappointment there, because I mean it's the max build, but. The game just decided it wasn't going to play. But no, I mean, you could turn this ship into an actual fully working base with everything you needed. I mean, you probably end up having to put a couple of extra decks on it or something, but you see, this is the problem. I visit bases and I get ideas, and I'm like, oh, well, if I try to build that, I could do that and do this, and then we have that. And the great thing with using the freighter parts is you get handrails that actually work.
Yeah, it helps when they work.
Yeah, but the thing is, you see, if you put in a handrail because you're using one of the pipes or something, they don't really work. They look okay, but they don't work as a handrail. But if you can use these pieces, they are proper handrails. And for people like me who fall off so many times, I have to have handrails.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You see, it's so easy to be able to add storage and whatever else you needed. And I'm now going to have to think about. Mind you, I mean, there's been a few designs I've looked at and I've thought, oh, I could use that. I could nick that idea. Make use of that. But I mean, because I'm actually in the process of converting an old base into a new base, and it's a ship, but it's a very similar design to what I've built for the ones that are on board my own tour bases. But this, you can literally mix and match the idea. I mean, I've got to get better at using the freighter parts, because I unfortunately yeah, I have not mastered the freighter parts yet. I started being able to use them, then Hello Games did their usual. Yeah, that is massively steampunk. So cool. But yes, so there we go for a Super Sunday. And E.R.Burroughs, once again, Amazing build. That is awesome.
It is.
So, I'm going to go and stand over here. But, yeah. So, thank you, Dani, for being here today.
Anytime.
And pointing out the fact that I keep dying because I forget that I'm standing somewhere where I'm toasting the crap out of myself.
That's so useful.
Thank you to all the builders who we've visited yesterday and today and on other visits, and there's more to come. I've got actually I can't remember how many more streams I'm going to be doing over the next few weeks, but there'll be more. I've got a video in the works, another video in the works, and there'll be at least one more, if not two more videos after that to do with bases as part of the Distant World tours. And thanks everyone else who popped in to chat. We will be back Tuesday as normal. Thursday will be another Distant World tours whilst it's active. Hoping to have possibly the other video out in a week's time or a week and a half's time, I think it is. It all depends on that. I was filming something else earlier today, but that's not No Man's Sky related. It was just another video. So yeah, thanks everyone for being here, and I'll catch you again soon. Bye for now.
Bye.
And there wasn't a single boob anywhere. Nobody noticed it. It was perfect.